All right, I'm gonna take the mic off. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be here because my mother had 6 miscarriages before she had me. I'm not supposed to be here because my mother, only reason my mother got with my father because it was a dare. I'm not supposed to be here because I'm a joint venture between the Army and the Navy, because both of my parents one was in the Army, one was in the Navy. I'm not supposed to be here because my father came back from Vietnam. He didn't all came back from Vietnam. His version of showing love, how I learned how to swim, was he picked me up and tossed me into the lake, Grizz Ferry Lake, and said, hey, you swim in the womb, you can figure this out. I'm not supposed to be here because I grew up in Clinton, Arkansas, and I lived 6 miles from Harrison in Mockingbird, for folks that know. I'm not supposed to be here because I used to walk 14 miles to Clinton to go to the library because there was nothing else to do in Clinton, Arkansas, and hitchhike back. I'm not supposed to be here because I was the only black boy in the whole school district. I'm not supposed to be here because I was diagnosed with dyslexia at an early age and had ADD, and they said I might have an antisocial disorder. Back in those days, I rode the short bus. I had to learn how to write my B's and D's backwards. I'm not supposed to be here because I wanted to be like my father that left my mother when she was in a car accident and broke both her legs and a bunch of other injuries when I was 11. He was in the service, I wanted to be the service. I ended up joining the Navy. Then I ended up joining the Marine Corps from the Navy because I was a corpsman. And then from that, I ended up joining the Army and going to Iraq. I'm not supposed to be here because when I was over there in Iraq, I got blown up by an IED, which is an improvised explosive device. I was hanging outside of my ambulance looking down at a 500 feet drop to rocks when I woke up because I was unconscious. When I got scarred, I found out later that my lungs were scarred from the flames or the explosion. And I had to walk around after I came back from Iraq with an O2 tank. I didn't look like something was wrong with me. Folks would cross the street. I'm not supposed to be here because, hey, I found out I was a black man and that was an issue with a lot of people. I'm not supposed to be here because 22 veterans commit suicide every day. And there have been many days, I thought I should join that number. I'm not supposed to be here because when I came back from Iraq, I came back in 2004 before there was an Iraq program. There was not help system. I fell through the cracks. I'm not supposed to be here because I'm not supposed to be here. I look at my life, I'm not supposed to be here because my best friend committed suicide at the beginning of this month. We both served in Iraq. We was our battle buddies together. I'm not supposed to be here because I'm on my 2nd or 3rd marriage. and I had to sit here and understand, and going through a divorce, you know how that stressful that is. I'm not supposed to be here because I stopped taking my medicine for a time because I wanted to fix myself because I had the Army shirt and I was told I'm an army of one. Why do I need help from everybody else? I'm not supposed to be here because everybody leaned on and looked at me, but nobody asked how I was doing. I am here because I was stubborn. I am here and I'm here on the stage and be able to speak to you because I wanted to be here. I started off with dyslexia, ADD, stuttering. I would stutter the word he, she, it. I couldn't say it. I grew up in the 90s with my middle name is Frederick Cocaine Smith. So I would get the conversations like, hey, aren't your mamas a crack baby? And I'm like, no, she's not. And then I would end up getting into arguments and fights. I'm not supposed to be here because the cards was already stacked against me. But I am here because I wanted to make a difference in other people's life. I decided to stay here on earth because I took an oath when I was in the service to watch out for my other veterans. I did not want to be back from Iraq. I wanted the black screen to end and the credits to be over, and not heaven, no hell, just the black be over. But because I took oath, I wanted to come back and be there for the veterans. I am here with you to share my story. I'm here to make sure other veterans stay here.